is the strong training group. That's the sort of let's get people up to speed and let's just have fun. But like it's like I wouldn't play with Quan or Kai or you in that game. I don't
Right,
play
yeah.
with Emily or Reese in that either.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, just let me know if you need someone, but let me know ahead of time because I'll choose ahead of time whether or not I go to bed at that time.
Okay.
Usually, then Kai can stop being begged by me at very last minute.
Very last minute begging is always entertaining.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh.
begging Kai is entertaining though.
It is entertaining.
Should we do breakout rooms?
I opened them. 1 second. I also realized. Let's see. There we go. I opened them. I just didn't actually leave for one of them. Technically,
Okay.
Are we supposed? I don't think we need to leave, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't unless there's stuff that needs to be discussed. But we
Okay.
can also just discuss anything that's in the table, that's table specific in the table chat.
Sure.
And then we can hang out.
Anyways,
So Matt and Garrett are just not joining.
Well, does Matt know that the Zoom's up?
Well, Matt's not
Yeah,
coming. He knows.
He just can't.
He just
so-
can't do it. But Garrett is he's a whole nother story.
He's a story.
He's just camera shy. Poor guy.
You don't have to turn on his camera.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't like talking. Maybe he's antisocial.
Everyone's antisocial.
That's
Social-
why we play
Ants are
bridge.
very social. Humans are social creatures. Ants are also social. Therefore, all humans are antisocial.
Ha!
Yeah, I'm just gonna close the
Logic.
break.
Oh, Bernice is here. Yay!
He exists.
Let's see. Okay, so actually, in case anybody hasn't looked, teams are me, Kai, with Matt Reese, and then Garrett Emily with Bernice and Levi. I actually don't think it's that easy to get really unbalanced teams with this group. I don't think it's, yeah. Like, I think it's possible, but we'd have to try.
We don't have to try too hard to get balanced teams, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying we would have to try to get unbalanced teams. I think the only way to do that is to put together regular partnerships specifically versus irregular partnerships with specific player setups. But like where like the players that are least likely to just be able to play pickup together. I think I could probably figure that out. But I'm not going to try because there's no point.
Thank you, partner.
The question is, could we find a partnership that is just doomed? Could we create one?
A doomed partnership.
But I don't think we would with this group. No.
My BBO is struggling so hard. I'm wondering if it's because of all the websites I have open on the side.
I didn't close any of my assignment websites, and I have several random things running, so I'm with you, Pouquet, except my computer's doing fine.
What do you mean by random things running?
Random things existing, some random stats program thing.
That sounds pretty random.
As in code that you wrote?
No,
Sad.
not, I can't really call it that.
Would it be plagiarism?
No, it's not. It's just like stats, like software. It's not really code.
It just looks like code to the untrained
No,
eye.
I didn't even say that.
Oh, sorry. I just went with Isaac's transposition, I guess.
Yeah, I'm
That
really
was
good at that.
First mistake.
Also,
And
I've been enjoying the this stream of YouTube videos. It's been up again, and that's been fun. There was that one short too that was really fun. Was that new?
Yeah? Everything's been new.
Was the one you put up most recently in the Discord the relay that was the 3 suitor mistake in the thing?
It was
I
not.
don't.
No, this was not a 3-suitor mistake.
I don't think that one came up, no.
I see, I see.
But it was a mistake. There was a mistake in the relay. I was like, I didn't show that. And I just
Well,
made
that
it
was a
clear.
long time ago. I think I brought that up because there were 3 suitor questions.
Yes,
in-
it was regarding 3 suitor questions, and you said it was in trials, so I assumed it was recent.
Well, it was recent, but there were a lot of hands in trials.
That doesn't make it an
Just the
and if it's
suitor over
from
the one
trials
part,
that
the weird edge case.
I think that Isaac is just like time passes not by time for him, but it passes in bridge hands. So the farther away the bridge hand is from his most recent bridge hand, the more time has passed.
you're so
That's
right.
surprisingly accurate.
Funny.
That's so right, Kai.
That's very accurate.
Perchance.
I don't know why I clicked on the bit to see what it shows. I
You know. You
I know
know.
enough about strong diamonds.
About relay specifically.
Yes.
My bids, you would need to know. Yeah, I guess I can also alert in relay terms, and that'll be useful for everyone reading it.
Alrighty. Have fun.
But then they know who's declaring.
You have no clue what the heck have fun means.
No, I'm sure the other table is ahead of us anyway. It's literally impossible that they're behind us, and that's probably a good thing.
Are you calling me slow, bub?
I'm calling us all slow.
Well, as long as it's a universal insult.
I thought we were allowed to insult you, just not the other commenters. Also, you may not want to insult the other commenters, but you're allowed to insult me and call me out when I say
Commenters?
something that's just
You mean
wrong.
just players?
Well, when I don't realize that that was a third seat bid.
Well, I didn't want to insult you. I'm like,
Oh, you're allowed
Isaac,
to.
you forgot your
That's
system
the
again.
point. Of all people to say that I forgot the system, you're allowed to say that to me. You don't want to say that to the other commenters, but like, what harm can it do if it's me? Just call me out. That's the whole point of this. People are supposed to call me out. Well, that's not the whole point of this. That's like half the point of everything.
Half the point of everything is calling Isaac out.
Yes.
Are you gonna make?
Sure, I can make.
You want to make?
I don't know. Indecisive.
Conflict of interests.
Yeah, sure, I'll make. Seems reasonable.
I thought that if you had what was it? A singleton and clurbs, I might be interested in Slam.
Ah, yes, you totally would. I completely agree with that.
But you didn't.
No, I'm not that useful. Yeah, no, that's the nice thing is that you can just completely figure out whether you have any interest. Yeah, no, that would have been a very good singleton for me to have. All right, we do have to be. Emily and Reese, let us know if we're ever talking about stuff that has not happened at your table.
I think it's ambiguous enough that we're fine, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I'm not going to just be trying to figure out what's happening at y'all's table based on what you're saying.
Howdy, what's up, David? Glad to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're playing bridge. Whoopee. Just doing a little team match with a bunch of college friends. Do I remember my system?
Technically, not all of us are college.
Are you? Do you not? Who here
Me.
Oh, Emily, you aren't college anymore? You graduated?
She's
Yeah.
not in graduate school yet. It's very rude.
Is it rude or is it a financially responsible decision?
Those two
Yeah,
things
you're
can
right.
coexist.
I don't know about financially responsible. I do know about rude.
Interesting.
I mean, as long as you calculated the ROI, then it could certainly be a financially responsible decision.
Certainly.
Bernice asked a very, very important question.
Which one is that?
Are we playing 2/1 or Strong Diamond?
But wait, but was that question about me and Kai or you and Levi? You and Levi, yeah, that's what
It
I
had to
thought.
be about you and Levi.
I
Strong
don't
Diamond
feel
sets-
ready enough to play Strong Diamond.
Strong Diamond Cupid sets
No.
with people who don't know how to play Strong Diamond is just the funniest thing. And then Emily and Isaac just get questions. Dan and Bernice ask me questions on how things work. And then I just have to ask Emily and Isaac. Well, I take my best guess first. Not a
Okay.
best, not a guess per se.
Your educated
And
guess.
like, does this make sense? And then we're like, I should double check anyways, because sometimes it's just not that.
Well,
Well,
you
but the
try.
really good,
I do try.
That's the
I try
important
every
thing.
time.
yeah, and that is, Kai is right. That is really the important thing is that y'all are actually figuring it out, which means that you'll understand why and understand the structures, because you'll see when things are weird and don't make sense. It's a good way to learn.
It's so funny, and we need to be banned from doing it in class because inevitably, if either of us are trying to do Strong Diamond sets in class, which Cubids normally goes perfectly fine in class if we're playing normal stuff, it goes resoundingly poorly and one of us messes up.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
To be fair, like one of my experiences, so my first experience with qubits was, okay, this is great, but I can't remember where I was in this auction, and I keep mixing up these plans, and like I want to zoom through these sets, but then I'm like, oh wait, I actually need to think, and so you kind of have to recompute all of the auction.
I
And
know,
then
that's a good practice. You get really good at recomputing the auctions really quickly, especially in Strong Diamond.
Well, yes, but that was also an adjustment. Like when I started playing Strong Diamond Cubids, that was a second adjustment to the one thing that really caught me off guard about Cubids, and it still catches me off guard. Like it's not easy, but it is useful. It is really good practice.
It is.
But that was hard for me too, with Cubids. Still is. That's also
More
why I
so
haven't
doing
played-
cubids in class. That's the main issue.
So okay.
Specifically.
So I made the mistake way, way back, like months ago. Qubits had two free slam or two free like weekly events,
Yes.
or with like themes for one of the nationals. Well, I invited Quan on one of those, and I have not been responding to the set, or like I've been doing it intermittently, because the one that I chose was all about slams.
Oh, see, we did the same thing.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was I was just learning how strong diamond work, and then I'm like, I can't do relay set after relay set
That's
after
a relay
relay.
set. No, I can't either. It's too much.
24 simultaneous long relay auctions at
Yeah,
once.
it's bad.
It's bad.
So you never you have to like count it out every time you go back.
But the nice thing is,
Just do them one by one.
Strong Diamond is not relay. You just need to know relay to play Strong Diamond, but you don't.
Unless you're
relay.
doing a full slam set, then there's problems.
Yes, yeah, that was a problem. That was a big mistake. So, like, if it was one by one, we could totally do it. I could totally bid 24 slam boards in a row.
Yeah, but switching is awful. We did the exact same set. It was god awful.
Because what ends up happening is at the end of most 24 board sets, you have like 3 or 4 relay auctions at most going on, and some usually just 1 or 2, and you memorize like, okay, these are the 2 auctions that I still have to complete, and because you look at them so many times. And then...
Yeah, but when it's all 24 of them. Yeah, I remember doing that set with just 2/1, and like even then I was just lost. Like I was confusing auctions with other auctions. It was not good.
Does everybody just know about that one set?
Yes, because I had just learned the basic relay steps, and then I was like, strong diamond set.
Well, actually, this one was like before Las Vegas Nationals for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Reese's been playing Strong Diamond for a bit.
I was
But,
playing
okay,
for
so-
a bit. Not
So,
a lot.
there have been so there have been a few approaches to learning Strong Diamond. One of them, probably the worst one, is to learn it from me directly. Then the other things are, so Emily and Reese started playing a natural Strong Diamond, and then it just evolved back into actual Strong Diamond.
No. We just pivoted. I was
We
like,
can, yeah, we can still play our naturalized strong diamond.
But yeah,
Still good.
so just a natural version of Strong Diamond, and then learning relay after. And then I think actually the best way to learn it, I think, is just to learn relay and then learn Strong Diamond separately. Because they really are just 2 completely separate things.
have you considered the legendary fumble through Cubid sets with no one who knows how to play it until you figure it out method?
I did that one with Quan, and it ended up becoming Strong Diamond. Well, this form of Strong Diamond. And then I repeated it with Kai, and it became this form. Well, it became something decent, and then it became this form with Kai. Yeah. Stumble through Cubid sets is fun.
Okay. Wow.
In this case, it was both range and gloves.
Wow. Couldn't get it wrong if you tried.
That one I'm sure translates to the other table if they're not through this board.
That's true.
So funny. And that's not how it went. So
No.
Doot, doot, doot. Isaac, no take trick.
No count cards in time for some reason.
I forgot to turn on my lighting. There we go. I can see me better now.
I can't.
No, you can't. You have to get in the stream if you want to.
You still look shorter than I expected you to be.
I'll always look shorter than everyone expects me to be. Then when you meet me in person, I'll tower over you, and you're just going to be like, whoa.
Well, because your profile picture is still... Like, that's got to be from when you were, like, 15? 14?
No.
I'm
That
assuming
was
that's-
that was like, I think it had to be
At
like
most
17 or 18.
At most 17. Because you look younger than when we met at the first time we met in person was at the trials a year before, or like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, and at that time I was
You were still full height.
I was
You were
19 at that time.
Yeah, I guess. You just looked younger.
Now that I think about it, that profile picture has to be like when I was 18 or 19. Because that's when I was starting to do getting things ready for the YouTube-y stuff.
But you look so much younger there.
I'm sorry.
No, you're Kai.
There's not much that I can do about that. Also, great that you called me out on that.
You're welcome.
Who is east at that table out of sheer curiosity, and what system are y'all playing?
Levi
No,
and
2-over-1?
2-over-1-ish,
Great.
strong diamond-ish.
2-over-1-ish and strong diamond-ish.
And bad defense-ish on my part.
Ish.
Not really ish. Not really ish.
Maybe
just bad
ish?
defense. No, completely.
Oops.
Yeah, I should take and then guard. And try to set you up instead of setting up my own stuff.
Labrys, hello. Thank you for testing. I've got the thingy now where you can get the multi-chat in. Yeah, I did the technologies.
Ooh, nice. So the YouTube setup all
Yeah,
like the
so-
everything.
Yeah, no, I've got my own multi-chat, and then I've got a multi-chat software that's able to put it up on stream.
Nice.
I totally didn't just forget the system that I played, chat. This shows this is showing a strong hand. And now partner's doing a takeout double. Okay, can I remember the system here? I just want to pass. I think this shows a minimum. This may or may not be forcing. I don't know what he's going to take it as. Either way, he's probably not going to stop. If he doubles, I pass. But he certainly did show 4 spades. 2 spades would have been like a nothing hand. Like what? So at this point, if he were to have bid like 2 no trump, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds. Those would have all been transfers, and they would have been invitational plus enforcing. So he has to have exactly 4 spades, because he has 2 spades available to just say, I've got 4 spades and out. So having balanced hand, diamond stopper, I could bid 3 no trump. I could also pass 3 diamonds. Doubled. Because we don't really have a source of tricks here, and I'm a minimum. I guess... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pass. If not, this is gonna be great content. So I expect that he has 4 spades, which would mean that West also has 4 spades. The goal is going to be getting over to partner, which I presume is going to be happening in clubs, if anything. I also expect partner has 4 clubs for doubling again-ish.
Okay, I'm wondering if on the last auction I may have gaslit you into thinking that that's actually the standard. I'm not sure.
But I don't know what a different.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm not sure what is standard is the thing. I don't play standard with this with anybody.
Yeah, I know. So funny.
Curious now. I want to know what that's in reference to, but I don't know if I can.
Something really simple.
Yeah.
It's not something complicated, is what it is.
The question is that a high card or is that a low card?
Well, I don't want to bid 2 or 3. So, like...
Yeah.
And I typically play redouble as just denying and just values. So, like,
that
I don't know.
Low card. Either way, I think leading a club is correct.
It's so funny because I don't think either of our partners got what we were trying to say.
But, like, what is the standard? That is my follow-up question.
I'd have to know what board number y'all are on. Or you could just ask in the table chat, ask Matt and Garrett, because they would know.
Know what table we're on? We know what table we're
No,
on.
they would know what the standard is.
Oh.
They are both playing with 2. Well, you probably know standard 2/1 better than I would.
Well, I mean, I know standard 2/1 better than either of y'all would, but so do Matt
Correct.
and Garrett. To be fair, Garrett rarely plays 2/1, but Matt plays 2/1 all the time. And Garrett plays T-Walsh. Well, not really. He plays Quan Garrett systems, which are fun and are really good systems, to be fair. But he does know what's the standard.
Oddly enough, I think a low heart has to be right here.
I wasn't sure if we were playing Drury or not, so I just was like, maybe this will be fine. And then it wasn't.
Yeah. And now West is
Unless
end played.
Well, I shouldn't say anything because we're on stream.
What were you gonna say? Say it to
I was
stream,
gonna
bud.
make a reference to something that Quan talks about a lot. And I think everybody on the Zoom knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yes,
I
that.
think. Oh, Levi might not. Wait,
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, somebody tell Levi.
You brought it up.
No,
How do-
we can't
Just
talk
had
about it
that,
now. No, no,
though.
no, no,
I
no.
knew mine did.
No, we cannot talk about it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If Isaac doesn't have any more spades, I'm going to be absolutely astounded here.
I see.
Oh, okay. Oh, did he pitch a spade? He might have pitched a spade.
There's... Actually, this is fine.
Hold up, am I just squeezed? I might just be squeezed. Yeah, okay. Actually, really cool unblock. That was fun.
I'm proud of myself for figuring out what was going on. Admittedly, a bit late. I probably should have let you, Kai, know what was going on with my discards a little bit sooner.
No, I
'Cause then-
knew what was going on.
Well, but I knew what we needed, and if I know that we need that, and that there's no chance of a mistake if that's the case, then I should discard that to make sure. Well, okay, to be fair, you did get the unblock, but like that's not really all it is.
Well, I thought I was getting squeezed.
Exactly. So if I discard those two, then you know that Bernice doesn't have an entry. So I should have discarded those two earlier
Oh,
to
yeah,
let
yeah.
you know that Bernice didn't have an entry and you didn't have to guard. Yeah.
Right. I mean, in the end, I had to just trust that you had the 10-8, and that was it. Or just like the 10, period.
Yeah, but if I discard, then you don't have to trust, and you can just know that Bernice is unplayed.
Right. I wouldn't be thinking anymore,
Exactly.
which is always the goal. No more thinking.
Yeah, I want to make you think less and our opponents think more. Give the opponents problems, make them think, then they can mess up. If I don't make you think, you can't mess up. If I don't have to think, I can't mess up.
We'll
I love
find a way.
What board are y'all on?
6.
6.
Oh my gosh, you guys are the slow table tonight.
Well, you all
What-
have to be the best.
What table are you on? What board are you
Eight.
on?
8.
Ocho? You're not that far ahead.
We're just claiming everything at trick 1
Wow, because you guys just see the line.
immediately. Oh gosh.
Okay, at this point,
And I guess
partner,
more
he
interesting
must have
options
5
now.
spades. Very
And
likely
better
that he's
contracts,
got
more
like
fun
the
ones.
8 to 9 range.
Are you guys playing some sort of Montreal relay or something?
It's just a little bit
Yes.
funny.
It's one of the auctions of all time.
Me and Kyle on this board, and we are playing Montreal Relay, even though I didn't know the name of it when we first started playing it. it's what we play over. Yeah.
If he is a max, I want to keep it open. If he is a super max, I want to keep it open. If not, I'm happy to play in 2 spades.
Don't worry. If anybody doesn't know the name of Montreal Relay, names are silly. They're useful for remembering things, but they're terrible if you don't know the names for learning things. And I never know the names. That's Kwan's job. He tells me the names of things. I never know the names.
Didn't I tell you that this was Montreal Relay?
Didn't I tell you what Montreal relay was?
So-
No,
You probably have. But I know Kwan told me at one point, and then I think I forgot what it was, and then you told me, and then I might have forgotten like 1 or 2 more times.
And then Levi told you.
Well, Levi asked, "Is it this?" and I recognized the name. But if he had asked, "What is this?" I don't think I would have been able to
Okay,
answer.
didn't I talk to you a lot about Montreal Relay in Atlanta?
I don't remember. Anytime somebody says Montreal Relay, I promptly forget. Apparently.
Okay, so we just constantly have to have like a sound or someone speaking Montreal Relay into your ear so you don't forget the name.
That's not gonna help.
I mean, it's like the most important thing in your life,
Um,
remembering this Montreal Relay.
no, I remember the Montreal Relay. The problem is I don't remember that it is Montreal Relay.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that it is Montreal Relay, you've got to give credit where credit is due. It is known as Montreal Relay. You must refer to it as Montreal Relay.
That's definitely the
I'm proud of myself for just discovering that from the auction and not having to actually see the whole system.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I could have seen that in the auction. I still wouldn't have known what it was. I can never like put names to things. And...
All
Like
he
a
does
skill
is he
to learn.
plays them. Just plays them. That's it.
Well, I just need to know why. That's all I'm saying. That's a really good one. Why am I not claiming?
Claim.
Right, because did diamonds break? They broke. I could have gotten a beer card. That's disappointing.
Aww. So sad.
That would have been my third on stream if I had. No, that's
Yeah, you would have had the video to prove it too.
Well, it would have been the third one that I have video to prove, which implies that there have probably been a lot more because we've played so much.
Probably implies that you're gonna get drunk, and I should be concerned.
Was this my bad? I'm not sure.
Would I have done the same? Very, very possibly.
Was it Matt's bad? On an emotional level, yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
So did y'all get the beer at your table? I should have, yeah, I should have done it. And I can't claim it retroactively because it wasn't, well, okay, I should have claimed with the beer if they broke. I could have made a conditional claim. Claim plus beer if they break.
The answer is no, but which board are you talking about?
6.
6. Well, they wouldn't, have gotten a beer anyways.
Yeah, there was no world in which we were obtaining that card. Okay.
Chat, that was a bit I was not expecting at all.
Probably not the most scientific auction. This is definitely not the most scientific auction, sorry. This is probably not the best way for me.
It probably is not for any of us.
I have no clue what's going
there
on
are
here.
definitely more scientific auctions. But,
All I know is I'm just gonna try to set them.
Guys, I got a random text message from a number I don't recognize asking what I'm cooking tonight. This must be someone I know that's randomly reconnecting with me and not a
You're
scam.
so right.
What are you cooking tonight?
Yeah, what are you cooking?
Bold of anyone to assume I'm cooking.
I didn't assume you were cooking.
Yeah, good job, Isaac. Answer being I already cooked tonight. So
Ooh.
I didn't assume that you had already cooked either, to be fair.
how dare you? Also probably accurate.
How dare you?
Empirically, just by doing it. I don't really have to do much to dare. Oh, it was rhetorical, sorry.
No, I wanted an answer. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll write a paper on the mechanics of daring.
Wonderful. If you write it, I may or may not read it. I probably would, unless it's just nonsense.
It will definitely be nonsense. But
Then I will not read it.
But it won't just be nonsense. I'll put a little bit of non-nonsense in it.
I see. You're so brave for that.
I know.
I guess I should have doubled.
let's see.
I mean, I'm
Outside.
nervous.
Yeah, no, I would be nervous too. I don't think you have enough outside tricks. Also,
We
I
also
don't
had like
know-
really good spots.
Which table is this?
Which
Table
table? 2.
The other table.
Which board
The
is
other
it?
table.
Thank you all for the.
7.
I don't know what I would do without the very literal response.
It was fine that we didn't double anyways because our contract doesn't make.
Oh, that's
Which
wonderful.
which board? Which board?
You
Seven.
forget
Not- we can't
also-
tell you. This
Our
is not
contract
barometer.
doesn't make, and theirs also doesn't.
We're definitely still ahead.
Y'all are definitely still ahead, yes, because we have just reached the board that. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
If you want to try to pinpoint it, the board
It was
that we're
board
going to
7,
be
PK.
playing.
There you go.
Yeah, I figured.
What?
Once they said this is gonna be interesting, you gotta know.
Yes.
Oh, so you're implying that board 8 is not interesting?
Yes, absolutely. Everything's not interesting.
Y'all, systemically, I don't know what's going on.
I like my joke. It's terrible, but I like it.
What am
All
I
of
supposed
them
to do?
are. I don't know the last time I heard you make a good joke that wasn't just something that's just literal or like a word play that cannot even be justified to call it a pun.
Well, the funniest part is everybody can see it. Well, I guess Kai and Stream can see it half the time, but everybody can see it except for Kai and Stream, and table 1 losers.
So harsh.
I have no
So
clue.
tragic.
We're just throwing ourselves into crazy land here. I do have a very bad hand. Very bad hand. It's gonna be 6. Like, what if he thinks that this is key card for spades? If it is, I might have made the right bid. We're about to see if we're on the same page here.
Y'all got so quiet all of a sudden.
Because I was thinking,
We were in the tank. Okay?
sound doesn't travel outside of water.
Thank you,
I
I
partner.
never said the tank was full of water, Isaac. How dare you assume that?
That's what the tank be full of.
Air? An empty tank?
My
That's
partner and
not
I
The
are
tank
totally
is
sure.
full of an
Full
empty
of
tank.
air.
It could be.
A tank full
It
of
could
air
just
is
be a
not
vacuum.
Yeah, that would be a wonderful inverse jet propulsion device on Earth.
Who's sitting east-west at table 2?
I'm east, Bernice is west.
Okay.
What is this question mark? Why is this?
It means that
Why
we didn't discuss it.
Why does this question mark exist?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it depends. I actually don't know if y'all want to do anything on this auction.
Are we talking about? I'm assuming bold assumption. We're
Bold?
talking about board 8.
Yeah,
That
y'all's inference was not great. Board 8 is interesting, okay?
They probably had a much more normal auction than we did.
What do you
Define
mean?
normal.
3
What do you
diamond,
think
4
are-
diamond, 5 diamond is a beautiful auction.
That is a gorgeous auction.
That is wonderful for us, I think.
And then 6 spades.
That is definitely wonderful for us.
Is
So
it
what?
because there's a side that's in?
2 IMPs wonderful?
What?
Yeah, that's only
Yeah.
9. Two IMPs. 2 IMPs. Unless there was a double, then it's going to be more than 2.
Not.
I
don't-
it's kind of crazy that there wasn't.
Looking at both of our hands, and I don't know if. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so.
Everybody was way sadder than I thought they were gonna be, to be so fair, except for my partner, which is unfortunate. Yeah, to make this contract. How old is Garrett?
Eligible for U21, I think.
Okay, but like, would they be able to buy me a beer theoretically?
But they're Canadian, so
Eventually.
Yeah, what's the age in Canada?
Just
Doesn't
start the
matter.
time.
About when?
18 or 19, depending on the province, I think, or does it depend more than that?
It's 19 almost everywhere, except for
Except for Alberta and Saskatchewan, I'm pretty sure.
Nope. Because I went to visit family and I wasn't 19 yet, and I really confidently pulled out my ID saying I was 18, and they looked at me and were like, "What are you doing?" Like, we're like an hour across the border.
Can you
Also,
just like
who
cut
lives
me
in
some slack?
Saskatchewan?
All of my extended family. It's
Are they
tragic.
farmers or something?
Dairy farmers, most of them, yeah. It's very silly.
All right, chat. We're gonna be going for a slam here. Partner shown 10 or more high
You
card
guys are
points.
being fun, just so you know.
4 more spades.
My bad, I did a
4 more
silly.
clubs.
So, oh nope, I guess not. I thought so.
Denies 4
Never
hearts.
mind.
Now I
But
have to
yeah,
ask more questions.
One of, I think, the biggest errors that
It
this
can't be
group as a
4-4-3-2,
whole
and it
makes
also
when
can't be
distracted
4-4-4-1. So I know partner has to have
is
5 in one of these suits, but I
bidding
don't really
over
care. All I really care is
contracts,
about their controls.
sacrificing over.
I was like,
first
I'm gonna
off,
play
sacrificing
in
over
4
first
hearts,
cards.
6 hearts,
Second,
or 7 hearts. Like that is.
sacrificing over contracts that are going down anyway.
That's why I didn't bid anything after the 5 hearts and then 5 spades and then 6 spades.
The 6 spades looked making
Okay,
from my
to
perspective,
know-
so
Said longer clubs than spades. 3 clubs said 5-5 or better. 3 diamonds said longer spades than clubs.
Yeah, but that's the problem. You're stuck in your own perspective.
And exactly
What
4
about your partner's
clubs.
perspective? And what about, more importantly, the declarer's
And
perspective?
hearts are the shortness.
Wait,
And
quick question
also
about this
saying that
auction,
he has
guys. Why can't
equal
you be
shortness.
6-5-1-1?
So he's probably got like a
Because that would be
5
long-legged.
2
Oh,
5
okay.
a 5 2 2 4 shape or something along those lines. 5 2 2 4 or 7 1 1 4. Okay, he's got a 5 2 2 4. Which is better. That's better. That's a lot better. And he shows.
I will explain all the bids, but when you ask it,
3 controls.
deletes
like
the-
knowing
That's not enough.
Okay. It's not what that is.
Yeah, 3 controls is not enough. Yep. And he gets to play it.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess I've been insisting on hearts for most of the auction. If you just look at it like a natural auction.
Yeah, that's what I read this as.
Mm-hmm. It was a natural auction, totally. Thank you, partner.
Good luck.
Thank you, Bernice. Oh, sorry.
What are you thanking her for? What are you thanking her for exactly?
The lead.
The lead doesn't help you.
I liked the lead. It might have helped me if I didn't have what I thought I had. You know, I just needed to have something that I didn't think I had. Then it would be a very helpful lead.
Mm.
All right.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
Is there anything to go for, though?
No, there is nothing to go for.
Oh, wait.
Hearts could be like 5.
Oh, okay. He went for it.
Yeah, hearts could be 5-0.
They weren't.
5-0 hearts would have been outstanding.
This would have been a really good hand to open with my system.
What would your system have opened? Oh, wait, this hand or the previous hand?
No, this current hand. So I won't tell you.
Yeah, then it's good that I don't know your system all that well yet.
I'm actually not sure it's actually ACBL legal to open this hand, though.
Oops.
If it wouldn't open strong diamond, then it's probably not ACBL legal, or you have spades.
It might. I don't know enough strong diamonds to know. All I know is I want to open this hand.
The only hands that are ACBL legal that strong diamond doesn't open that you would really want to open, that are ACBL legal that you would want to open that strong diamond does not open, are hands with like 8 to 9 high card points and spades. Also some with like 5 to 7 high card points and spades, but really it's the 8 to 9 with spades range.
He
That's
bids.
kind of...
Well, we'll see what I have after this hand.
If he bids 2 clubs, there's actually a special bid here. Okay, he just bids 1 now. I don't know if I want him in 1 though. Two spades.
But I don't like passing with hands that have something to show.
We actually haven't discussed whether we play
Neither.
minor transfers here.
Like, it's harder to bid them later. And so you sometimes end
I
up
don't
in
think
a
we've
tough
ever
spot, or
discussed
your
the two
partner
spades
ends up
bid.
trying to make a tough call.
I don't know. We have plenty of opportunities at entries and setting up the diamond suit. We'll see.
But yeah, no, it's just better to open hands immediately and then pass. Just let partner do the rest of the work. Because then you can turn
All
your
right,
brain
great.
off, and probably things go all right.
Oy, oy, oy. made the right bid, I guess. I totally knew they were going to lead hearts. I totally knew partner was going to have that diamond suit. Can't try to beer me. It ain't gonna work. Just can't do it. Does he see anything? I don't see anything. I mean, the only other thing you could do is kind of like exit a spade and see what happens. But I feel like you are too much of a risk to do not getting your heart trick. Uh-oh.
Y'all would have had to try to get into a position where I take the over.
There was a bot that just said that they've got free or cheap views.
Cheap what?
Cheap views.
Cheap views.
From a bot.
Cheap views.
Well, you should snap on it, Kai. It's not.
No, I'm not cheating like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, it's a very common thing. Just a random bot comes into your Twitch chat and is like, "Hey, you want views? You can buy views from me." Like, no, thank you. Goodbye. I banned them immediately.
You know. We need more shorts, though. I like the shorts. They're fun to comment on.
You can make your own shorts.
No, I live in Alberta. It's too cold for shorts.
Yeah, I had a
Not
feeling
right
you would
now.
say that.
What's the temperature in Alberta?
It's exceptionally warm this winter. It's been a weird winter.
There is snow. The snow, you know it's a warm winter because the brown snow piles only make it 10 to 15 feet inside the entryway of every single building before melting.
Charleston's supposed to get snow like one every 7 years, and it just got snow for the first year that I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah, we had a
congrats.
2-day winter storm, and apparently it like hit everywhere too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice it. I was
I think,
staying
yeah.
that.
I think Matt might have snow at you too.
It was shimmery outside during that.
Oops, chat, I told him the wrong count. He was asking for count, and I told him the wrong count. I'm such a bad partner. very common mistake that I make. I do this very frequently because I'm switching around partners a bunch.
Very sly. I thought you were trying to gaslight me at trick one so hard. It was like, there's no way.
Well, to be fair, it looks so odd.
You guys got one.
Only one?
You want to revoke, you can have 0.
The meaning of that is a little ambiguous.
I don't wait. If I revoke, I'm always I can't not get my king of
No,
hearts.
if you revoke before you take your
You
trick,
can
then
avoid
there'll be a
that,
one-trick
but you play it on the
transfer.
one base.
That is true. That is true.
That's all you have to do. It's actually really easy.
Yeah,
Not on BBO, it ain't.
figure it out.
I
You're
don't
smart
want-
enough to do that.
No, I'm not smart enough to do that.
That's true.
Isaac might be. I'm not.
That's a very undefined bid, that 3 hearts there.
I've never seen anyone define that fit.
Well, I know how Quan plays it. He plays that as 5 hearts, 4 spades distributional sort of invite. So it is showing support. But like,
Yeah.
I think you can probably just get away with 2 hearts with no.
I've never seen that bit like ever mentioned. So I'm just like, why not?
Sometimes it's weak jump shift. Sometimes it's actually, if you're playing like reverse Bergen or Bergen, it's usually a splinter.
Okay. Like that's what I would assign it to, but I'm like without agreements, it's probably
Without
just
agreements,
this.
The problem is like I can see it being a 6-3 support, like a support jump shift. I can see it being natural invite. I can see it being
I
splinter.
know.
I can see it being 5-4 Quan style.
That's why you bid it with a new partner. It's funny.
That is true. Well, but what do you want it to be is the question. You pick your favorite meaning and you go with that, and then you do bid it with a new partner. But you only bid it if it's your favorite meaning.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured whatever it is, I'll just bid hearts again. This partner will figure it out. I think it should be I think it should be like 3 spades and 6 hearts. I think that makes the most
That's
sense.
where I landed originally. And I think on a frequency argument, actually 5-4 is better. And on a use argument, 6-3, that 6-3 case is not that useful for slam. Like it's not even that good of a hand.
Right.
The 5-4, when you do have that, it's incredibly useful to know for slam purposes.
Right. I was thinking more just choice
Three
of
is
games.
suggesting
Like you
to-
could bid it with a weaker hand, so partner chooses the right game.
Well, yeah, it's usually a mixed hand that's usually game forcing, but only on the basis of distribution.
Right.
But I think the 6-3 case, the thing is like it's kind of actually suggesting to play in the second suit, and then I don't know. I used to fall in the 6-3 camp, but I think
I'm sure Isaac would insist on me bidding 2 clubs with this hand.
Like
We
when
normally
you are that
play
5-4, it's
like
gonna be
heavily
really hard
aggressive.
sometimes to find game.
2-level minor overcalls,
but then you're never going to have a chance to show the 4-card support.
and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't. No, I'm not doing
I
that.
don't know.
I can't bid 2 clubs
I
here.
think we've talked about that one before.
I've never heard anyone talk about that action, so
Well, I don't know if but I definitely know that we've talked about it with me, Kai Kwan, and some of the others present.
We did?
Yeah,
Okay.
the 5-4. We've definitely twice it's come up, and you were around both times. Maybe only once. One of the times. It's definitely come up twice. You were definitely around one of the times. It's like Montreal Relay, though. No one ever remembers.
remember.
Should fit showing jumps be 5-4 is the question, and the answer is yeah, probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? No one knows. But does anyone really care? That's the question.
Nothing really matters.
Unless you don't know your agreement, then everything matters.
Nothing really matters.
Jukai.
Yeah.
45.
to me. Right, so normally I would say 2 of spades, encouraging signal.
Okay, who
However-
are my teammates again? I'm trying to judge.
However,
Matt and I.
Yeah.
I have to play the
We
10
might
of
do
spades
that.
here.
There
If you
have been
interpret
some
it as not liking
entertaining
the
boards,
suit,
one might say.
I think it makes it clear that I have
Tragedies, some
10, 9,
losses,
8.
some wins.
You've objectively had some wins.
Yeah, but we also
Loss-
objectively had some losses.
It really does depend how it went at the other table to a certain extent.
I mean,
Sorry.
doesn't it depend what happened to the table, like in all circumstances?
Yes, but sometimes you can really tell that it's all about what the hell happens at the other table. Other times it's like it's probably about the same.
Yeah.
Probably.
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 Possibly.
There should be some
Potentially.
semblance of a par at
Par?
points.
Par is a contest. This is useful information. Yep. Yes.
That should have held up.
Shoulda,
It was a
woulda,
useful
coulda.
signal electric one. Told me that I had to switch.
Yeah, I also thought I would tell you that I had the 10, 9, 8.
Yeah, I suspected, but I wasn't 100% sure. But I knew either way that you wouldn't have played that if it wasn't a good idea to switch, because you could have also signaled with the king if you had king 10, 9, 8.
That is true. I could have done that.
Meaning Levi had to have the king, unless you were king doubleton. But if you're king doubleton, I really don't want to continue spades. And even if you were king doubleton and you wanted me on lead, you would pitch the king anyway.
It's wonderful when you can trust your partner.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be me and not you. At least on defense. On
I can
defense,
trust
I am
you.
definitely glad that I am me in this partnership. Makes life easy.
They just keep bidding! Okay. I have a 4 count, but why not? They've done a super accept. I've got a singleton, an east suit. Like, distribution can do wonders.
Yeah, Garrett's definitely getting out in time. I considered redouble. I want to say that I should redouble this. Just on principle. It feels redoubleable.
I'm actually like genuinely amazed that my partner does not have a diamond stopper, but I am so thankful that partner does not have a diamond stopper. no, we played the spades the wrong way. No. Okay. The 10 popped out. That's an important card. So we know where the jack ace is and why he doubled, and it's just not enough. It's simply not enough. Yowza. Okay, this is safe. I'm like, no, he let her rough. I'm just re-roughing with the ace
Just
of clubs.
double checking. I
Ace of
do
spades.
not have the 7 of diamonds this time. Good. I do not have the 7 of diamonds.
Nope.
I can.
You do not.
That was a huge blunder. That was probably the biggest blunder of this set. Giving up.
Missing the view card?
Yeah.
Tragic.
I should never blunder the beer. I just shouldn't. Can I redouble that?
If you feel
I
like
think you
it.
can.
I think so too. It felt so possible because there's no way Levi started on 4 spades, is the thing. And I know you have to be short in diamonds for that bid. Like at that point, I just know you have to have shortness.
Yeah, and you have no wastage. I mean, like,
Also, nice 4 spades bid, by the way.
thanks. I mean, 5-5 works wonders.
And the shortness too, but yes.
Right, if I had a double 10 diamond, I wouldn't do it. But
Exactly. It's a very nice bid.
okay, so chat. Often this 2 clubs bid here. This is like 5 or more clubs, 5 to 9 high card points. And normally it's done with like an honor and then some stuff outside. I mean, he doesn't really have to have much suit quality. So if he has the king of clubs and the king of diamonds, do we make if they happen to lead a heart? 3 no trump. Not sure if I'm willing to risk that possibility. They might also just lead spades. I don't know.
Actually, I think by setting this up with the U of A TD account, I made us significantly more anonymous because I'm invisible, Kai is invisible, and then if anybody sees anybody else, has anybody else followed, they just see U of A TD instead of like 19 account,
Just the partner has spade honors.
which makes it harder to trace.
Like partner has to have the king of clubs. I don't know. I kind of want to just take a shot at it. Like the problem is that partner could have anything, right? But like I see a dream here, and there's a world where partner actually just has 6 clubs as well. So I'm gonna go for it. I don't like
which is good.
I've done this 3 no trump before, and I've gotten killed for it so many times. Yeah, and I'm getting killed for it again.
What board are y'all?
I don't know.
14.
What board are y'all?
We're done.
Oh, you're done. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yes. Wait, why do you have to ask if you're done?
Because I was curious as to what board y'all were on.
You can just click the little kibitz button.
I can, but my BBO is struggling so hard.
It does that sometimes.
Your
It
BB
does.
bro.
BB bro.
Yeah, I guess we have 2.5 boards to go. Not too bad on time. And Garrett was out well ahead of his
His requirement.
7 o'clock or 9 o'clock deadline.
Well, it's a good thing we put him at the
What are you
pass table.
guys' what responses do you guys have as options to clubs?
It's all pretty much non-forcing.
Except
Okay,
for
everything.
no, which is just a generic query strong,
Alright.
and would find out if I have a major. So it's like a feature ask / strength ask.
Sure.
/ 4-card major ask.
Exactly.
So / Stamen.
It's
It's
just,
two
yeah,
no trump Stamen.
2 no trump is actually, yeah, Kai's right. It's Stamen. It's just
Okay,
Stamen.
thank you.
It's Stamen, except that I can also, that if I bid diamonds, I'm showing a 4-card suit too.
Sure.
And it also has a range probe included. But if I show a major, I have to be a minimum. So if I'm a maximum, we're game forced.
No.
I want to see a king.
I
Didn't you
really
ever
wanted to see a
get more?
king.
Oh no, you wouldn't have had entries, yeah.
No, I wouldn't have had entries.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But it doesn't ever help. No other line works.
I didn't.
better.
Yeah, no, I know. I did the calculating.
Oh wait, it could still, no. No, it couldn't.
No, it can't.
Never. But it would be funny if it could.
If they duck the queen at king of spade, king of club.
Oh,
Stick
no.
king-
Yeah.
That could happen.
Oh, the queen of hearts was on side. Does that change anything though?
No,
No.
right? Because you only get one extra trick like that,
Yeah.
which isn't quite enough. And you don't have the 7 of diamonds either, so like, even if it was enough, it wouldn't be worth all that much. But they did not take the ace of spades. I guess no transportation. So that's what I was thinking, was no transportation. But even then, they have to have an exit card, and even if their only exit were a diamond, which is basically impossible, it's still down. Because you have to play a heart eventually.
Yeah, double dummy finds a way to make.
Not cool.
And yeah, after the first strike, you don't.
Oh yeah. Well, the other thing you can do is you can lead the jack of clubs, and then you get just enough.
Well, actually, it makes again after the heart
You end up end
switch.
playing Bernice because you still get a heart. Bernice is end played if you get the club hook. But like, wait, you might actually be able to guess that too on the basis of Bernice didn't lead a spade. But that only works if the queen is on sides. No, but just then she had led a heart through your king, which forces you to guess. It's actually a really good lead because it forces you to guess. If she had a spade at that point, instead of if she had a spade when she was on a heart, on the heart, oh, maybe she wouldn't. Oh no, you're right. You're right. You're right. Though actually, it doesn't hurt if she just wants to get the lead across, but yeah, not great. Yeah. True. Yeah, no,
I
you're
was
right.
thinking. You're really thinking here, Kai?
No.
Not when you're playing Strong Diamond. Isn't that like the point that you don't think?
Oh, he's not the teller, he's the captain. The captain always thinks. And also, no, I don't think y'all know necessarily all of the relay breaks yet either. Because he has more options than just first step.
Yeah, but like you told me they're so rare.
Well, yes, but you still have to, like, if there's any chance, you still have to calculate them early, because if you don't calculate them early, you're not going to find them ever.
I see.
Because usually you would want them early. And they are quite rare. It's just, you still want to figure out where you're thinking of playing as early as you can in the auction, because you might realize that you're not going to get any more useful information, and then you can think about whether you want to leak your partner's hand to influence the lead, and then, or you might realize that there's no more useful information, and so you need a relay break, right?
I was wrong about what your two Novid showed.
I wonder if you can figure out why it's wrong.
What?
I wonder if you can figure out why it's not that. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
I just figured out like now when I saw your explanation.
Actually, Emily, do you know if for law school you'd ever be eligible for NSERC funding, or do you just fully pay your way through?
You have to pay your way through or do scholarships.
I was just wondering, because apparently they just doubled NSERC, the value of NSERC scholarships.
I've heard that they keep putting them on the up and up, which is good.
No, like they just actually doubled it, and so now people in the CS department are getting paid 80K.
Oh, that's wild, actually.
Yeah, so I need to apply,
Yeah.
Objectively, yes.
because that would be a lot. That would be a completely different lifestyle at this point. Which is basically triple.
Anyways, team, I'm gonna head out, but thank you all for playing, and I will see you not next week, but the week after.
Friday and Saturday.
What's next week?
Not Friday. Yes, Saturday.
Not Friday, yes, Saturday.
I'm in Vegas.
It was said in the group chat that you're a part of, Isaac.
Yeah,
Right before your next messages, and when Emily said it, I'm going to Vegas.
I forgot. Good luck, partner.
Yeah, it'll be very fun. I will hopefully not gamble away all my money. So, any hoodles, I
don't.
will see you
You
all.
have money to gamble? I
Me
hope
too.
you gamble and make enough to go to law school. just
That's a
fortune,
big
not out
hope,
of-
but you
not
know,
out of,
I'll
like,
keep it in
not out of,
mind.
like trying to do it, because that's a really bad idea. But
Okay, see you all.
so yeah.
Wow. There's nobody else from my table who remains on call. Well, two of them were never here to begin with, so
Are kibitzing. Oh, and Quan Chen is kibitzing.
yeah, he's still on a bus.
Oh, never mind. He's offline now. I forget what's happened because yeah, fortunately I'm dummy and we're playing on VBO, so I can just look. And then I can judge your line and just judge you in general.
This is a judge encourage zone.
Yeah, we love judging. Usually we judge me most, but everyone's fair game. I
You
think.
should judge Emily. It'll help her with law school.
No, she's supposed to be the judge.
Ah, she's trying to become a judge.
Oh, I don't know, lawyer, judge, or something. I don't know.
I mean, they're kind of different.
I don't even know for sure if she wants to anymore, because I think she's enjoying her job enough.
I say, what's her job?
Something to do with environmental regulation stuff, because environmental sciences. But
Environmental regulatory consultant, I think.
I feel like that was not the line. Because can't you reverse the order of those suits and then you end up with a red squish? A red squish. Because the count's not rectified for this squish.
I like it when you do that, though. It's funny. Well,
You know, so then if
think about the greater good, Kai. Are you really happy?
Is that we really needed that one for
we
the
needed that one? Are you
Oh, we
saying that-
didn't need it. No, we did not require it.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to. I suspect if I were just to look through these boards, I would
Actually, yeah,
say
what
there
is
are
your guess?
maybe one or two where this could be going poorly. But all the rest, like, I don't think we're doing much better on most of these boards. Maybe 14, but like it's non-vulnerable, it's one swing. And like it's also not an easy one. It was good defense. 14 was actually just, I think, a really interesting board all around in card play. I liked it a lot.
Are you saying you think it's even, or you think that not much happened?
No, I think that there's really not much that can go wrong for me and Kai.
Oh, I see.
Like, what could happen at the other table? It would have to be weird, insane.
Yep, what could happen, truly.
Well, or if clubs break, you can play for clubs to break, and then if they do break, you have the king of, then you have the king of hearts. Good luck. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about the setup of the squeeze. Well, I was thinking if the clubs are just good. Here, let me actually look.
Gosh.
Yeah. So you play, great. It was. You play the club up to the king. If they break, then you play the 9 and Bernice gets squeezed.
What? What do you want from me?
Oh, wait, actually, Actually,
Ooh.
Kai, can you safely take the finesse? No. No, but if you oh, you're right, you're right. Jack 10, if she holds, wait, no, 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 it would have to be 10 doubleton. Sorry, you're right, 10 singleton, you're right. 10 singleton takes 2. And then you just get the King of Hearts at the end, and that's not enough. Yeah, no, that's not good. But also, like the odds are in favor of clubs breaking evenly. Yes, definitely do the one that guarantees the contract. But if the clubs had broken evenly, that would have worked too. And that's also better than the finesse. Just like if that was the only thing involved, you would just play for the drop anyways. Should I have been aggressive there? Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, okay, I was right. We were 4. Okay, interesting. 4. What happened on 4?
I did a silly. There was a combined well, no, I think it was just me doing a silly.
Because I thought that I had misdefended it, or like that we probably could have put up a stronger defense.
No, what happened is we just didn't end up in game when I know we should. It's just I wasn't sure where exactly. There wasn't a game is the
We go
problem.
Trump on 4. They didn't bid game.
No, we didn't bid it. It
But I
does
also
make.
remembered thinking that we could have put up a stronger defense against it. Am I wrong about that?
No, it just makes. It just makes.
Well, yeah, but still worth trying to. Do we want to pull up the? Yeah, that's true. But still, I sometimes they won't. What's the hand where that sets them? I guess. What do I need? Or where that just gives them problem? Because I don't like. I don't know. I keep thinking now about what are the leads that give people problems. And just like the lead on board 15, Bernice's heart lead, which makes you calculate the entire line from that point and just make the decision really, really early. Um, so like even if it's all like always cold, I don't know. I think it's like yes, it is always cold. The question is, what are the hands where it's actually still cold, but it creates a problem where the declarer could misguess? Not just what are the hands where it works. Yeah, which unfortunately happens sometimes. Looks like Levi might play Strong Diamond next week. Yeah, if he has it figured out by then. I mean, it also depends who the wheel lands on. Have you told Stream that it's just all it's weekly and it's random partnerships? Yep. Yeah, and I should get to work. Yeah. No, you didn't.
Let's go.
And I didn't screw up a reload.
Huge W. I'm so proud, Kai.
I'll see you next week. Before then. Ooh. What exactly is it? What's the format? Oh, BBO Live. Yes, yes. Yeah, so it's going to be the same group as last time. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I have no intention of waking up before 11 my time. 10, okay, maybe 9 my time tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, thanks all.
See ya.
Bye.